In this video tutorial, we will look at the process of importing item codes into a database and then using these in the process of importing sales data. We will also look at how this can be done using an auto task. Auto tasks are a tool within IFP that will help you conveniently perform several types of routine tasks, particularly those associated with importing data. The importing of item codes is managed in Codes Maintenance. To start, select Import Item Codes. Choose External Database or File. Normally, you should not select a conversion table, nor should you select the Overwrite Existing Records option. Select the source file and ensure that you select the correct source format and table name. Next, select a field mapping to load. These mappings determine how fields in the source data are mapped to fields in IFP. Check that the sample data provided looks correct and then press Finish. Ensure that all data is either imported or skipped. If there are any records with errors, check the messages box for more information. Now that we know this import works correctly, we can save it as an auto task. Run through the import item codes process again, selecting the same options until you get to the final stage of the wizard. Press Save as auto task and save in a public file. The import process will now be remembered by this auto task and can be run at any time from the auto task manager. The next stage of importing is to ensure that all classification variables are mapped correctly. Select Item Codes Maintenance and choose a relevant item favorite that will show the missing mappings. If any cells are missing information, you may be able to apply a model table to them. To do this, on the toolbar, click Data, Modeling, Apply Model. Highlight the column or columns to apply the model to. Select the model to use and press Apply. This will fill in any empty cells within the column. Rerun the process to create an auto task. Once again, choose the correct model to apply to the columns. And then save as auto task. You are now ready to import the data. From IFP Home, select Databases Files, Data File Manager. Select the folder and file you wish to import into. From the toolbar, select Tools, Import. Choose External Database or File. Select the period to import, currency, and data to import. Under Advanced Options, you would not normally use a conversion table. If only a single source file is being used, then you should normally select Add to Existing Values and Clear Target File first. This option would clear values from the file for the selected period before importing. Select the source file and ensure that the correct source format and table name are selected. Next, select a field mapping to load. Check that the sample data given looks correct. And then press Finish. Make sure that all data is either imported or skipped. If there are records with errors, check the Messages box for more information. Now that we know this import works correctly, we can save it as an auto task. Run through the data import process again until you get to the final stage of the wizard. Press Save as Auto Task and save it in a public file. The importing of item codes and data is generally restricted to local administrators who regularly undertake these tasks. When saving these processes, make sure all imports are successful before saving them as an auto task. The majority of users will not have access to these features. For more information on this topic, search for importing in our Help Center.